Hi, today we're going to talk about the proper way to add a credit card payment from a checking account to a credit card. Both accounts are being tracked inside the QuickBooks Online file. So QuickBooks has all of these little tricks to try to help you with these credit card payments. Um, Please do not add them the way that QuickBooks suggests. So sometimes QuickBooks is right, and actually QuickBooks is getting better and better at it. But the problem is that if you trust them and you're wrong, and you use one of the QuickBooks methods, it's very difficult to fix the mistake if it indeed is a mistake. So we have a method that we want all of our bookkeepers at Incline Business to use. Please make sure that you use this method to ensure that we are all following the same procedure. So first thing is always start with a checking account. You're in the checking account bank feed, and you can see this is a Wells Fargo business checking account. We've already, for the purposes of this training, cleaned up most of the transactions, and what we're left with are quite a few credit card payments. So all of these online transfers and the American Express payment, these are all online credit card payments. From this bank feed, you can actually use some clues in this bank feed to determine which credit card this is being used to pay. So let me step back a little bit. This particular account has, I don't know, 4 or 5 different credit cards. One is American Express. The others are Wells Fargo cards. Wells Fargo cards within QuickBooks. Those are perfect examples of where QuickBooks might be confused, because they really have a difficult time telling which of these credit cards is being paid. So in one window, I've got the Wells Fargo business checking account open. In a second window, I'm going to open the bank feed again, so that we can cross-reference the bank account and the credit card account. So back to the bank account. So again, I'm in the checking account bank feed. This first transaction is a $350 payment to, it does say credit card 3479. So I'm going to start with credit card 3479 to see if that payment is indeed in 3479. So in another window, I'm going to hop over here. Oh, I'm already in 3479. I can see the payment is here. Here's the payment coming in. The date lines up, 10/20/23. I'm going to go back to my checking account. Instead of hitting record as transfer or record as credit card payment, we want you to hit categorize. The vendor should be the name of that card. So I'm just going to type in 3479, Wells Fargo credit card 3479. That is the name of the vendor. The true vendor is really Wells Fargo, but we have discrete vendors set up in the set of books so that it is, again, even more clear which card is being paid. Then the account is the same. It's basically the same as the vendor number. So we want to make sure that this pays the credit card 3479. I'm going to add this. Now I will go back to the new window, or back to the second window, which was the credit card. I'm going to refresh this screen, and this payment should say match. Let's just give it a second. It's going to, and oh, it popped me into the checking account. So let me get back into that credit card, 3479. And look at that, it matches. This is how we add a credit card payment. So let's do one more just to make sure that we've got the method down. How about the Amex? So again, Amex, they only have one Amex, which makes this a little bit easier. I can see that it's an American Express payment. We want to use the vendor name for the American Express that's being paid. Oh, hold on. We want to hit categorize first. Then we are paying Amex. The account that we're paying is Amex. Oops, let me take, it was actually right there. Amex, sorry. Amex, there we go. I'm going to, before I hit add, I'm going to hop on over to the Amex in my other window, and I'm going to make sure that that same payment is showing up in my other window. It is 4,363, 4,363. So now I'm back in the checking account. From the checking account, I'm hitting add. Now I'm going back to the window for Amex, and I'm going to refresh, and then I'm going to hit the match button. Now, I'm fully aware that this slows you down. I understand that it takes longer to handle it this way, but it is more accurate. And if we do find a mistake when we're all collectively reviewing books, it makes it feasible to actually fix these transactions. So if you do this sort of like willy-nilly and you add them as record transfer or record as credit card payment, believe me, you have to undo reconciliations. It makes your whole life much more difficult to try to fix this. So I'm just going to do one more. If you've got it, you can stop this video. If you just want to see it one more time, here it is. 5071. I'm in the checking account. I'm going to go to my other window and look at 5071. I'm going to see, okay, yes, I do see it. The amount ties, the date ties. And so I'm going back to my checking account. I'm adding it. And then I'm going immediately over to the credit card to make sure that it matches. And I'm refreshing. And oh, popped me out of there. I think it was this one. And there it is. There's the match. Please, please, please follow this procedure when you're adding credit card payments. Thank you.